Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So if you're in a truck camper or in any kind of camper actually, and you have drawers or any kind of door system, you're going to be wondering, how do I keep them shut when I'm driving? Especially on back roads. So we pretty much, we live in this little truck camper here, and we pretty much live on back roads, and we're always on bumpy things. So the first few times we went on some back roads were fun because you'd get back here and literally everything would be on the floor, and you'd be like, all right, well, that was fun. We need to figure out a way to lock this. So we went through a few different kind of things, but we're really cheap and frugal. So anything we can find that we could make it work, we made work. So this is kind of our system right now. So this is pretty much just the side door. There's the counter and everything where the sink's at. So this is usually a heater, but we ripped our heater out, so now it's just another door. So we have a random handle that doesn't match the rest of them. But for this one, we actually just use a shoelace, an old shoelace. We take it and we wrap it around here a few times, and then we'll take it around this one and tie it, because these ones like to fly open. They do have like the little, well, actually that one doesn't have anything on it, but they do have like the little locks on it, like the cupboard locks, but they don't hold when you hit bumps. They just go woo all over the place. And especially if you have anything heavy in there, like cans or anything, it's going to end up on the floor. So shoelace seems to work pretty good. That keeps that all in there, especially when you have two. It kind of keeps this one, because this one, yeah. Anyways, and then we got these ones, the drawers. These are the fun ones. They're just kind of on a little slider there. Sorry, the background's so bright right now. They're just on sliders, so they always fall out. But let's see, where did I put it at? We got one of these things. I'm actually not sure where we got it at, but it's the like gear tie. One of those. We have two of these. We've had them for a long time now, but they work really well. We just kind of put them through. Whatever. We go through all three, and then we'll wrap it up and then tie it, because it's really hard to actually get all three of them to fall out together. That requires a really extreme road, which we have had it happen a few times. But at least they stay together, and they usually just kind of fall together, and then nothing inside of them falls out, because it's fun when you get back here and your silverware and whatever else. That's our junk drawer. All of our junk drawers is out there, and then you got to clean it all back up and put it all away. But that one, these things are lifesavers. These things work good for a lot of things. It's a good multi-use tool. And then we actually use one of those for our cupboard up here. So this one has been deciding to come open a lot lately. So we wrap it around here, and then wrap it around our, whatever this is, the towel rack, and then wrap it back around. But then that pretty much keeps that one from opening as well. And then on this one back here, this is where we keep like our pots and pans and stuff. We put a child lock on it, so that one worked out pretty well. So you just have like the little lock on the inside, and then you'll have to obviously push it down every time you want to open it up. But it does keep it from falling out, because there's a few times before that when all your pots and pans, and then you come back here and literally everything that you had in the cupboards was on the ground. So it's worth a little bit of money to, well, the shoestring was free. We already had that, and then the night tie thing, I think we already had too. So anything that can be used, any type of rope, you can pretty much use as a locking mechanism. And then also, this is our fridge which we just turned into a cooler, but this is our locking mechanism for that. It's literally just like a piece of metal with a piece of hose that I cut for it, and then we put another piece of metal there, but that seems to lock that pretty well. And then also, I just made this one. This is our door for down here. This is where our water tank used to be, but then we took our water tank out, and now we just we put our cooler down there, so to put our food in. So we have that kind of as a cooler, and then we have a cooler down here. But so we took the hinges off, because it was actually a really big pain to try to swing it open when we have all these pads and stuff on the ground, and it wouldn't open. So we'd be like, well, okay, I'd have to take all the pads out in order to make the door swing open. So I just took the hinges off, but then the door would like to fall back down into it, and my wife seems to always knock it and fall into it. So then I was like, well, I'll at least make a mechanism so you won't fall into it. And then so I just made this really simple, like, basic lock system here. Let's see if I can turn it around there. There you go. It's just like a piece of wood, so it's locked, and then you can take it off like that, and then it doesn't fall over. But we're all about being frugal here, so that was just scrap wood again and some scrap screws we found in a fire pit somewhere. So there you go. There's some tips on how to lock your cupboards up if you're in a truck camper or any kind of camper. Again, you can always just do it frugal. Just find garbage on the side of the road. It usually works out pretty well. If you have any more questions about truck camping or living frugally, being nomad, anything like that, leave us in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.